Every few years, someone comes out swinging with the next big thing. The League Killer, the Dota Destroyer, the Overwatch, but good. Okay, maybe that one's still up for debate. And every time, we will all ask the same question. Will this finally be the one? And a predecessor, a third-person action MOBA that's been gaining serious traction. With Unreal Engine 5 visuals, fast-paced combat, and a growing player base, people are starting to wonder, could this game actually challenge League of Legends? Today, we're diving deep. What makes Predecessor unique, what it shares with League, and ultimately, if it has what it takes to climb that massive MOBA mountain. All right, so first things first, what exactly is Predecessor? Imagine League of Legends and Overwatch had a baby, and that baby was raised by Unreal Engine 5 with a strict high frame rate diet. That's Predecessor. It's a third-person MOBA, meaning instead of that top-down view we're all used to, you're right behind your camera. You're not just clicking abilities, you're aiming them. Every projectile, every dash, every basic attack, it's all skill shot based. The game is built by a passionate dev team who loved Paragon, Epic Games' old MOBA that got shut down in 2018. Epic, in a surprisingly generous move, released all the assets to the public, and that gave rise to the community-driven project just like this one. So in a way, Predecessor's Paragon Reborn. It's faster, flashier, and more tactile. You could feel the weight of your attacks. When you slam an enemy into the dirt, it's not just numbers popping up, it's a moment. And with Unreal Engine 5, it looks stunning. I mean, look at those reflections. You could probably see your own disappointment after missing a skill shot in there. Now let's talk about what actually sets it apart. Because while League of Legends might be a classic, Predecessor is trying to shake things up all in the right ways. The first thing that's different is the camera and combat. Being third person changes everything. You're not a floating god commanding minions, you're in the fight. You've got to manage your aim, your awareness, and your cooldowns all at once. The shift from click to move to direct control makes even laning feel more intense. You're not just last hitting, you're dodging skill shots, lining up your own, and physically weaving through attacks. The second thing that's different is moving and pacing. League fights can sometimes feel like chess, methodical, planned, tactical, while Predecessor, it's more like dodgeball with superpowers. Dashes, jumps, flashes. The mobility is insane. Team fights go from calm to chaos in seconds. The next thing that's different is visual feedback. Because you're up so close, every ability feels satisfying. Ultimates hit like a truck, explosions light up the whole screen, and you can hear your attacks connect. It's visceral. Then the atmosphere. Predecessor nails the blend of sci-fi and fantasy. You've got sleek armor, glowing weapons, but also ancient ruins and jungles. It's got personality, and it's not afraid to be a little extra. And finally, the accessibility. The devs have been working on performance optimization and controller support, which means console players can jump in pretty easily. Something League still hasn't nailed outside of Wild Rift. So yeah, it's different. It feels new, and most importantly, it's a lot of fun. And if you're a League player trying it out for the first time, here's a tip. Your mouse clicks don't move you anymore, so don't be that guy spinning in circles in Spawn. Here's the thing that's interesting. For all those big changes, Predecessor still keeps a lot of that classic MOBA DNA. You've got 3 lanes, left, mid, right, also known as off lane, mid lane, duo lane, each with towers and inhibitors. Minions still march down the map like they got somewhere important to be. You've got roles, ADC, support, jungler, mid laner, off laner, all familiar territory for League players. You've got objectives like Fangtooth and Orb Prime, which act like League's dragons and barons. Controlling them gives buffs, gold, and that same team-wide adrenaline rush when you steal them at 2 HP. Item builds are still here too. You'll be managing gold, buying gear, and adapting to enemy comps. And yeah, you'll still get teammates who overextend, blame the jungler, and disconnect right before the comeback fight. Some things truly never change. At its heart, it's still a MOBA, meaning teamwork, positioning, and decision-making still reign supreme. The difference is now, instead of just pinging danger, you could turn around and physically see it coming before it deletes you. So the big question, will Predecessor kill League of Legends? Short answer, League is basically gaming's cockroach, and I mean that in the best way possible. It survived every trend, every killer, and every complaint thread on Reddit. It's built an empire, esports, music videos, Netflix shows. League just isn't in a game anymore. It's a franchise. That doesn't mean Predecessor fails. Far from it. Predecessor isn't trying to kill League. It's trying to evolve the genre. It takes the best parts of MOBAs, strategy, teamwork, hero variety, and injects it with action game adrenaline. For people who've always loved the idea of MOBAs but hated the detached feel, this is a perfect middle ground. As it stands, Predecessor is still evolving. Balance tweaks, system refinements, and matchmaking improvements are ongoing, yet the pace of development and the team's responsiveness to feedback are promising signs. If that continues, Predecessor could easily carve out its own space, not as a League killer, but as a League alternative. Think of it like this. League is like a seasoned veteran, stable, smart, maybe a little toxic. Predecessor's energetic new kid, flashy moves, cool gear, and no idea what a rank Q panic attack feels like. Yeah. So no, it won't kill League. But it might just have you question why you're still arguing about who gets jungle. With that being said, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this little breakdown, drop a like, subscribe, and comment below. Do you think Predecessor could ever surpass League, or are we destined to be flamed by Teemo mains forever? Let me know down in the comment section below. Other than that, I'll see you in the next one. Probably getting ganked at level 3. Peace.